Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Khawasi Salamarumo, aka a flower that never wilts, and this is the channel where people living with HIV and those affected by HIV come together to own their situations, happiness, and bring impact towards fighting HIV. So yeah, thank you guys, for watching my videos, and some of you guys have been contacting me on social media. Thank you so much for talking to me, your questions, and I do try to answer them. And yeah, thank you so much. Do comment down below. Yeah, I do hope that you're taking care of yourself, from this novel coronavirus. Guys, it's such a scary time, for the world, and Africans and in Botswana were just fingers crossed that we don't get cases of coronavirus, or we do control it, because it's very scary to see other countries going through the most because of this novel virus. But anyway, today I'll be talking to you about what I went through every time my teachers taught about HIV topics. Well, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you find that, or from my experience, is that because my teachers didn't know that I was living with HIV, they would just teach, I think, in a normal way, if I may call it, or not really normal, but in a way that they're just trying to make the topic interesting for students to understand. And they made these funny jokes, little comments that when I like heard them, they sort of like they tore me apart, because they make these jokes about HIV, that this is their not being aware that I was living with HIV. And I don't blame them, because I didn't tell them that I was living with HIV. So they just like, what, let's make this topic very interesting for students to learn and understand more. So they made those jokes, and students will also comment and make all these weird jokes that, yeah, hey, HIV, you're dying, what, hey, death sentence. And deep down, guys, honestly, it really hurt me a lot. And sometimes I just found myself tearing up, but because of how, like, my eyes, I have this thing where my eyes sometimes tear up, so no one like suspected anything. But I went through the most with when it comes to the topic of HIV, how they were teaching it in school, in high school to be specific, and how I also learned that not everyone understood what HIV was, especially the students. They didn't understand the whole concept of HIV. So yeah, the students didn't really understand the whole concept about HIV, and they also had like the misconceptions that were planted in us from a very young age, from TVs and radios, about what HIV was. So they had this perception that HIV is this thing where you only get it through sex and what and sexual encounters, or being, guys, I forgot the word, but yeah, going around, sleeping around, yes, that. So to them, that's how they perceived HIV. And of course, some they talked about how you can get it from birth or breastfeeding and all that, but most of them had that perception that no, it's only because of risky going around, sleeping around and stuff. But yeah, so that's what I went through when it came to the whole HIV topic in school. And I do know that there are students who also go through the similar experiences, because their teachers don't know that they're living with HIV. Or even if they know, I know sometimes it's hard to accommodate everyone. But I just hope that teachers teach this way, in a sensitive way, of not to offend or hurt students that are living with HIV when it comes to teaching this topic. And yeah, that's my experience with how the emotions that I went through when it came to the whole topics surrounding HIV in school. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment, like, share the video, and share it with someone who you think that they may get one or two things from this, because there are people out there who go through these things, and they need to know that they're not alone, and that it's okay. You don't need to like beat yourself up or cry yourself, or even though you're going through the most, sometimes you're offended by the topics and stuff, but it's okay. Life goes on. And if it helps, you might want to tell your teacher that I'm living with HIV. Maybe they might change their style of teaching when it comes to the whole approach to the HIV topic. But yeah, thank you so much. Like the video, share. I'll catch you on my next video.